All right, for our online audience, we've been teasing you for a couple days that we're going to have the big reveal, and I think we're down to 5 minutes. So we're here today with Maya and Trisha. I was going to say Krista. Trisha. Hey, for me, that's pretty close. They say that the eyesight is the second thing to go. I don't remember the first one, but I can never find my glasses. But so yeah, these guys are in from New Jersey today, and they get to be the first ones that are going to see what we're about to reveal here in a minute. Somebody's phone's ringing. Maybe they're looking for the account. You better ask them.
Probably maybe you can turn that off. They already have it. Everyone has it.
They have it? All right. So their kids are on live with us, I think. Are you there? Give us a wave.
Is anyone there yet?
I'm looking. What should be their name?
Juliana, Tommy.
Juliana, Tommy, if you're watching, they want to say hello. Let us know that you're watching.
Maddie, Brooke.
Maddie, Brooke, Emerson, Jim.
Hey, is Sis on?
Not
I
yet.
don't think Sis has seen the new one yet either.
Mm-mm. They were watching this morning. Sis was.
Oh, okay. All right, so this guy is Dash. Dash is a two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. You guys already met him this morning. So alive in the world, two-fingered sloths and three-fingered sloths. The two-fingered are about all you're going to see in the continent. There goes that Gene Simmons tongue on Dash right there. They're going to be able to download this video later, right? They don't have to necessarily take a video right now.
Correct.
They'll be able to download
Record it later.
Facebook or YouTube or something?
All of them.
Yeah, okay. So Dash, two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. Just about every sloth you see in the world today is going to be a two-fingered sloth. Two-fingered have two on the front, three-fingered have three on the front. The three-fingered are the ones that look like they have a mask and a permanent smile. But the three-fingered sloths eat almost exclusively Sarcopia leaves, so there are basically no three-toed sloths in the continental U.S. Because if you have a three-fingered sloth, you also need a private jet. If anybody wants to sponsor us on that, let us know. All we need is somebody to run a jet down to Costa Rica, every other day or so and bring us back some Sarcopia leaves, and we'll bring in some three-fingered sloths. But I don't have a jet yet, so, updates to follow. All right, so are we ready for the new star of the show?
Mm-hmm.
Let me sneak around behind you right here. And this one is Chloe. Chloe is a 4-month-old baby Linnaeus two-fingered sloth. All right, so she is less than 6 months old, which means that she's teething. When they're teething, they want to bite everything and everybody that comes near their mouth. So we're not going to stick our fingers in her face. We're going to pet her slow like a sloth. This is the difference between a 4-month-old sloth and a 1-year-old sloth. The 4-month-old sloth doesn't have any of its adult hairs coming through yet, the grayish colored hairs. If you scroll back pretty far in our TikTok, Dash used to be as espresso brown as the top of his head is all over his whole body. And at about 10 months, you start to see the adult hairs peek through. The purpose of the silvery white gray adult hairs is it makes an excellent canvas for the moss and algae that grow all in the sloth's fur, and that is what makes the moss and algae make an excellent disguise for them. This is Chloe. Chloe is our newest two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. If she turns her face towards you, just take the pillow and turn it the other way so her mouth doesn't get on you. She does have razor sharp teeth, even though she's only 4 months old. And she's just waking up, so she's probably going to look around a fair amount. And then if you just pet her slow like a sloth, that's what she's going to like. And we'll let you guys trade here in a few minutes. And so anyway, Zoe came from the same breeder that Dash came from. Zoe and Dash are genetically unrelated for at least 6 generations. So if eventually we wanted these two to be a breeding pair, that would be completely appropriate. We don't particularly have any plans around breeding sloths. The guy who does breed the sloths for us, who forbids me to name his name because his phone blows up and he doesn't to anyone except a licensed facility that already has at least 2 years experience directly with sloths living at their facility. So please don't ask us where we got the sloths because I'm not allowed to tell you or I'll get cut off. So anyway, he is a doctor of veterinary medicine. He's been breeding sloths for about 35 years now. And his generation 0 of sloths all are animals that were too injured to be returned to the rainforest. So no animal anywhere in the program has ever been taken from the rainforest. These two are at least 6 generations removed from the rainforest, so that means parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents than them, at least. So generationally, they are further removed from the rainforest than I am from the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. So some people say, oh, these babies should be in the rainforest. Well, they would die if these babies went to the rainforest. They wouldn't have any idea how to survive. These guys are ambassador animals. For them to come here after their mother has weaned them of the mother's own choosing, they have to demonstrate that they actively seek human attention and that they genuinely enjoy human contact. If these were wild caught sloths, they would not behave like this at all, not a little bit. It is the difference between a house cat and a feral cat. If you have a house cat, it will lay in your lap and purr while you pet it. If you have a feral cat, it will try to escape, not necessarily cat, but any other wild animal. These are not wild animals, these are pet animals. So these guys will likely live for around 50 years. The reason I have a sloth encounter here is I went to one that a cruise ship went to, and I thought it was great, wonderful, and lovely, and a lifetime experience. And I was absolutely horrified a year later when I found that those sloths, according to slothconservation.org or slothconservancy.net or the government of Costa Rica, that those sloths in the encounters that the cruise ships pull into have an average lifespan of 1 month. And I was absolutely horrified and wanted there to be an ethical and appropriate place that you could actually hold, snuggle, cuddle with a sloth that likes it instead of one that is in forced servitude, maybe we would say. So,
Can you kneel between them with the monkey on your shoulder? It'll be perfect. Awesome.
this one is not a sloth. This one is a spider monkey. This is Georgie. Georgie is another animal you can come out and have encounters with. And if you come on an encounter, wear a baseball hat.
All right, ladies, you gotta smile. There we go. Much better. Good job. You're good, John. You can go now.
All right.
He watches you, it's crazy.
They know my voice, they know my scent.
Everywhere you go.
My scent is not necessarily the best all the time, but they know what I smell like both morning and
They
afternoon.
don't know that. They just know what it is.
She is so tiny.
She is. She weighs 1.5 pounds. Dash weighs, what did he weigh last? 9?
9 or 10, yeah.
Yeah, Dash is
Did you
like
say
9 or
Zoe
10.
was 20?
Yeah. Yeah. Zoe likes her dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, he's seen his favorite tripod.
I know.
Oh, I asked my friend about the well water. They went down 1,000 feet, no water.
1,000 feet.
So my next
That's
question.
expensive.
My next question was, are you in the mountains? You didn't answer back yet.
Yeah, that's the only way you get down 1,000 feet without water is if
Right.
you're
In the mountains.
quite a bit above sea level.
Yeah.
In Tennessee?
Yeah.
Here we got to stick a shovel in the ground if we want water.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like, I even went camping this weekend in Nantahala, and like at the very top, there's like water just bubbling out of the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's safe to drink.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you drink it, but putting a well in is not
Yes.
1,000 feet over there.
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
I know it. It's your mommy. You want to hold her?
So these ones are weaned by their mother's choosing, not by our choosing. They stay with their mother until, look, oh my neck, dude. They stay with their mother until their mother weans them of her own choosing. And the mother will leave them more and more often for longer and longer. And the definitive act that the mother has weaned the baby is the mother makes a new waste pile. When the mother goes and makes a new waste pile somewhere else, she is not coming back. That's when you define that the sloth has been weaned. And then after that, they have to pass the ambassador protocol as an individual animal, not as part of a pair of animals. Because some don't behave the same when they're on their own as they did when their mother is like, yeah, this is what we do every day. This is the way we roll. So anyway, the guy that we get these from has a really great program. That's why I'm not in any hurry to breed sloths, as you know. He does such a good job, why would I?
Right.
I mean, it would save me many thousands of dollars, I suppose.
Yeah.
But this place is really not about the money, it's about the love of animals. All right, Georgie.
I know. We know. By the way, I have this. I have this sloth weighted
I do
pillow.
too.
Oh, yeah?
I have a sloth stuffed animal that Tommy bought me.
We call it their Snuggie, and when they're still teething, we hand them around on the Snuggie so they don't just want to chew on you
Yeah.
because they're teething. They're not mean. They're not aggressive.
Yeah.
They're teething, and then after about 6 months, they are used to it, and you can just hold them straight on your arm like that,
Yeah.
and that's pretty cute too.
So. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, so who's his mommy? But you don't know her because you have a breeder and you're hoping they might be. Got it.
All I know is that they're genetically unrelated for at least 5 generations.
Right. So it's okay.
I don't exactly know what her mother's name is, or his. And neither one of them are related to Zoe, and none of the 3 are related to Flash.
What happens in the animal world if you
Cross.
Yeah.
Completely normal, but like we were saying about the kangaroos, that when there's a drought, the weak don't make it and the strong do. So if you had genetic anomalies
Yeah.
where they have inbred or anything like that, pretty much a drought would take them out. And then the stronger animals would continue to add to the gene pool, and the weaker animals would not.
Wow.
And in the animal kingdom, genetic defects, they just don't tend to live. Tend to be caught by another animal or just fail to thrive for whatever reason. You silly monkey.
Oh, you give me a hug. You're so easy. You're so tight.
Oh, he just gave me the biggest hug and then just exhaled. Oh, it was so sweet.
Very often when you're holding him, he's sitting there with his eyes closed, people be like, oh, he went to sleep. No, he's closing his eyes and focusing in on his smell and his hearing, because his smell and his hearing are his far better senses. And a lot of people don't know sloths have ears. His ears, proportional to his head, are just as big as our ears are proportional to our head. That's his ears right there. And Zoe doesn't like her ears messed with, so when I sit with him watching TV at night, do his ears like this, I do his feet like
Just
this,
to get him used to
just to desensitize him to various different types of touch.
it. Yes.
Zoe was the first holding sloth we had, and everything was going to be the princess's way. And it's kind of like first child, second child, third child.
Yeah.
By the time you're on your
Ow, he's
Hey.
big. He's big.
stop it.
Why are you running that? Too yummy. You're salty. Salty goodness.
It is your weekend.
Do you want to go switch?
All right, let me take him.
Okay.
Come here, Bobo. Come here, baby. Oh, good boy.
Doesn't even look real. Gimme.
There you go.
Give me.
Gimme. Oh, I love her.
I'm not gonna kiss you because I'm gonna bite you.
Hi.
Pretend we kissed. Okay? Pretend.
Your little tongue. What did you do? Did we talk about this already?
We
Let's
gave
give
them
him a
bottles.
snack.
We gave them.
We did not.
We didn't give them bottles.
No.
No, that wasn't done. That was.
No, these don't need bottles.
Oh, we gave
In the
them
wild,
rice
they-
and the,
yeah.
and the,
Yeah.
that's it, the rice.
Even a wild one, their mother only feeds them with milk for 2 to 4 weeks.
I don't know what I have for you, bud.
Most mammals produce, store, and deliver milk for their young. Sloths do not have a storage. They produce and deliver drop by drop as the baby eats it.
It's
You
zero.
don't need it.
You don't need it. You just hit the.
You ever need to get it? It's my mom's birthday.
That's a great video. This guy just really chewing on my finger. I don't like it.
Oh, don't let it bite.
No. No.
Those teeth are ready to show. She'll bite through you.
Okay.
Do they
lose baby teeth and then grow?
They do not. A sloth's teeth grow throughout its life. What we would call canine teeth, they don't actually have canine teeth, but what we would refer to as canine teeth, is they open and close their mouth, their teeth sharpen against one another like this. They have no enamel on their teeth. Their teeth grow throughout their life and they're continuously sharpening like this as they open and close their mouth. Sometimes you can hear his teeth will go like when he opens and closes. But generally it's not when he's eating food. He'll sit and do his jaws like that when he's not eating.
My heart is racing.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Can I kiss him or you won't want it?
Her.
Mhm.
Just don't look at me, because last time I tried, you opened your mouth and I saw your teeth. So.
Did you see this guy's feet
I did it.
over there?
I did it, and then he opened his mouth. Gotcha. Gotcha.
On this
Gotcha.
monkey.
On your baby.
Interesting thing with a spider monkey, they have no thumbs on the front and they have thumbs on the back.
Oh, that's cool.
Because spider monkeys are the professional brachiators. When they swing through the trees like you see on TV and movies and stuff, that every cartoon animal swings like a monkey. Most of them actually do not. But these ones, they have no thumbs on the front. So when they go on the branch, they're just wrapping the branch and their thumb doesn't like get caught because they only have 4 on their hands, you would say. So they don't catch
Yeah.
the branch. But then on the back feet, they've got 4 fingers and a thumb, or 4 toes and a great toe. I don't know what you would want
He
to
is
call
like a
that.
dog.
And will he eat with you like normal, like at dinner, breakfast, lunch,
No.
dinner? Like he'll just eat monkey food?
He eats a lot of the same food we eat. He eats mainly fruit and veggies. He eats 3 bottles a day, and his bottles are Similac Advance. Yeah, Similac Advance with some rice cereal in it, and some monkey biscuits crushed in it, and a couple other things. And he eats his bottles, and he likes every kind of fruit. He eats veggies, he eats some protein.
He's so sweet.
But he doesn't eat at the table with people because he would just run riot and jump on everybody's plates.
You're gonna drink your own.
How many staff do you have working here?
In the summer we had 19. I think right now we have 13 maybe. A lot of our staff went back to school.
We were talking about it when we left before. Like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. A lot of animals to take care of.
I'm not usually the guy in the room on the sloth encounters. It's usually Michaela is our sloth keeper. And she is at a wedding today. We sniped her from the vet. She was my vet tech.
Oh, really?
I said, if I hire Michaela, are we still friends? And he said, well, it'll help her get into vet school, so yes. Because she's trying to get into school to be a vet, and it is harder to get into vet school than it is to get into vet school.
Where, do you know where she went?
She's trying to get into UT.
UT. It's so
UT
hard.
is a really tough one.
They're all, the problem is there's not a lot of them, so it's very, very hard to get into that school. Most people take a gap year.
So my last intern, her father's a vet, her grandfather's a vet, they both went to Auburn. She's worked in her dad's vet office for all her life,
Perfect.
and she did not get into vet school. So she came here and interned for, I don't know, 5 months, and then she put on her application that she had direct experience with, 50 breeds of animals that we have here,
Yeah,
and then she got snapped up immediately.
that's what I was talking to her about earlier. I said, I think my daughter's, what she's missing is farm and exotic.
Yeah.
She's done everything else. She's worked for a vet, she's volunteered, she's shadowed, she's done it all. She's worked for rescue, she's just missing those 2 things. I'll have to look for that.
It's pretty hard to get exotic experience. Most zoos, if you're not a DVM, you're not touching any of their animals. And, so that makes it tough to get into exotics, but that is why I have interns here from time to time that are trying to gain experience for vet school and being part of our we are USDA licensed, so, you know, being able to say that you are a USDA licensed facility that has 50 breeds of animals is a pretty good one-up on a vet school application. You are dirty today. You're rolling dirt over there, what, dude?
He was rolling in the dirt when we were playing with
Looks
him.
like little onesies like me now. I'm some spraying and wash today.
This has been the best day ever, guys, just so you know.
I'm glad you're
I
enjoying.
had the best day.
This is great.
Yeah, thank you.
We should put the music at Beautiful Day or something on it.
Ah,
Oh, I got an email that we got copyrighted
Oh yeah, it
recently.
grabs it and then I just have to share the revenue and it kicks it back on. If it was Facebook.
You're very good at the social media,
We try.
like the music, the pictures, like it's really well done.
Thank you.
Lots of people watch our lives. We got to figure out how to get people to watch all their other video content because we have all kinds of great content that nobody ever swipes right and looks at all the stuff that's on there.
You tell them at the end and they don't do it.
I don't know, really tell them, I guess. Maybe I
Tell
can try
them.
that.
Yeah,
But
check us out at, you know, our account name is whatever. From
Yeah.
our-
but we have so many funny videos on there. Kevin keeps me reeled in when we're on lives, but if we're not on live, you never know what I'm going to say.
I just started following the Instagram today. I was following the TikTok for a while now,
hmm
but the Instagram I just followed today.
I follow everything now.
Instagram's the hardest for me because I like to tell a story, and you know, and
It's so
Instagram is like,
limiting. It's so
big
limiting.
right here.
Yeah, Facebook's the best for that.
yeah. And people really help us on TikTok. Like we have a lot of moderators that really kind of police what people are saying.
Yeah.
Because when we first started, we didn't have that, and that was not fun. So having moderators, you gotta have them.
Everybody has something to say.
Yeah, I don't care if someone has an opinion. Just be nice to people.
Yeah, I don't have the tolerance, and I'm not the kind of person who can read it and just keep going. I have to say something back. I don't like nasty people.
We get some keyboard warriors on there that are like, oh, it's so sad he lives on one branch in the kitchen all his life. I'm like, you're an idiot. Just watch
Right.
something else.
Right, right.
Type slower.
Keep scrolling.
Just type slower. You'll not look quite as dumb. But look at Zoe in there, Kevin.
That's where I would send a picture back with me and him in bed, all snuggled up, and be like,
Living a better life than you
don't
are.
judge a book by its cover. Sloth probably has a better life than you do, buddy. Do they not like to be not upside down?
Well, like she's on her own lane in her hammock right now. She's belly down.
Oh, yeah.
I was making her lay that way. There's a big yawn.
Do you have to comb his hair and everything? Oh my god.
No, I don't come.
You know?
Don't comb my hair. I'm gonna comb his hair.
It's combed forward like you're losing it. You know, like I do that.
Yeah, comb over.
Like a little munchie.
John, I was gonna say we should have a somersault competition against the armadillo. Are you in?
How fun is that?
I was just in work a couple weeks ago in San Antonio where they were having armadillo races. I got to hold an armadillo.
Yeah.
Did you guys see her armadillo here?
No.
I saw it online. I haven't seen it live.
It's a Brazilian three-banded armadillo, so it makes a complete ball. Like, have you seen the movie El Dorado?
No. Oh,
Never
yeah.
rebuff,
Wait,
never rebuff, never rebuff.
wait, is that with Clint Eastwood?
No, the cartoon.
Oh, no. El Dorodo's a movie. It's a great movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Figured you had kids. That was 10 years ago. It would have been the Disney age.
Yeah.
El Dorado was like before Fistful of Dollars, wasn't
I've
it?
never even heard of that.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones.
The armadillo, one of the armadillos in San Antonio, his name was Speedbump, which I thought was the funniest thing.
I saw one on the road up by the bus park
Really?
this weekend. It was huge. It's like,
I don't think I've ever seen one, like in the wild.
Oh, it wasn't. It's still there, probably.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't make it across?
No. That's my new one for why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah.
To prove the possum or the armadillo that it was possible.
Combat vet is saying hello. Army?
Army vet?
I think so.
You said combat vet.
I know, I think he changed the name.
Hey Army, long time. Army vet's daughter is the one that's on the picture for what, Sloth Snuggles, I think.
I think so.
You're a silly monkey. You're a
I
silly
did the same
monkey.
thing. When my dogs have itches, I scratch for them.
You're a silly monkey. You're a silly monkey.
Big squeeze. Big squeeze.
Does he show you guys affection?
Yeah.
How? Hugs?
Hugs. He gets up in your face. You go. Sit and groom you.
He'll groom you?
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Oh my god.
His favorite person is Vladek.
That's your son?
Yeah.
Alright, what are all your kids' names? Are we allowed to say that online? Are we on?
Oh, it doesn't matter. My oldest is Lindsay. She is the one in Italy right now. My second is Lauren. She's the one up in New Jersey right now. My third is Madison. She is a singer. She lives in Virginia. My fourth is Ashley. She is in med school in Oklahoma City. My fifth is, I don't know, depends on age or order they came here. My fifth by age would be Levi. He is father of my first local grandchild, who was born in July, Mabe. And my sixth is Vladek. My seventh is Dmitri. My eighth is Alexander. My ninth is Natasha. My 10th is my baby boy, Michael. And then I have other ones that call me dad that aren't officially adopted.
How old's Michael? So how old's the youngest?
21.
21.
Yeah.
It's very noble of you guys.
He's playing soccer at Tennessee Tech right now. It's not really noble, it's more your heart being crushed to pieces.
Well,
It's one thing to know that there are starving children in the world. It's a completely different thing to look a particular child in the eye and send back to Ukraine
yeah,
to starve.
it takes a certain person to do that. Not everybody wants to or is willing to or can, but to take in 5 kids, that's...
Boy.
Do any of them have families still in the Ukraine that they know of?
All of them.
They do.
Most of mine are social orphans that their parents just threw them away. Ukraine is tore up with alcoholism and drug abuse.
Wow.
Actually, my one that his parents are not with us probably has the easiest time of it. But easiest and hardest. When we adopted him, his eyes were dead crossed, and he slobbered so much he wore a bib. And because he was in an orphanage from a young age, so they lay on their back and look at a white ceiling and lose the ability to focus on things. And so a whole lot of eye exercises, cheat and pray for him. And he was, all of my kids were ones that no one else would take. And you know, the least of these. And Dima is now an Army sharpshooter and one of the toughest human beings you would ever meet. Dima is the one that threw hiked the Appalachian Trail when he was 17. He ran a marathon on a bet, having never run 5 miles in his life.
Wow.
Pair of flat Converse.
Oh my goodness.
He's a tough kid. Vladek is one of the only people I know that can do Chinese push-ups, where you lay out Superman on the ground and you push up on your fingertips and your toes, and it's just core strength
Oh my god.
to get your whole body up on your fingertips and your toes from flat on the ground. And he can do.
Sounds impossible.
Yeah.
It is basically impossible. I can't do it. Even when I was younger, I couldn't do it. And they are freaks of nature. So when Vladek was in middle school, Dima wrestled, and the town would come out to watch Tina wrestle, and the stands would erupt with beast, 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 because he just crushed people. Vladik was too tough for wrestling, so his first matches, everybody left on a stretcher, and they're like, well, you can't play anymore. So I'm like, well, he weighs 56 pounds. What if we send him to high school to wrestle? And so he'll, by definition, be 50 pounds less than anyone else there. So,
Right.
I don't know how could it go
Right.
for 7 years old. And so he didn't get to wrestle in high school. And then my youngest, Alexander, his junior year of high school, he, I think first time he got a point deducted, it was because in the state semifinal match, he pinned the kid in like 12 seconds, did a backflip over him. And so it was unsportsmanlike for going to backflip over him.
Yeah.
But then the senior year, he was interested in girls not wrestling, so.
My husband was a college wrestler. He loves that. I'm telling this story.
Mine aren't smart enough for college. They're,
Just a wrestling story is funny.
yeah, they, I don't know if I'd say they're not smart, but they didn't learn to speak English till they were 12 or 13.
Where they
And
speak? Oh,
Russian, Ukrainian. And,
so you adopted them
As teenagers.
just recently, right?
Oh, no, Vladik is 26. He was adopted when he was 12.
Oh, so you didn't adopt them because of the Russian, the war?
No.
Oh.
We adopted kids because kids need parents. I
So
already
you
had
went there
5
and
kids.
you were like, we'll take 5?
No, I adopted 2, and then I adopted 2 more, and then I adopted another one. But don't worry, we're too old to adopt anymore now. So, Lord puts everybody on this earth for some reason,
Yes.
and Lord speaks to the dumb ones of us in neon. And my wife, it converts me to go and listen to someone talk about hosting these 2 orphans from Ukraine over Christmas. That my kids were homeschooled, and the homeschool soccer league in Hampton Roads, Virginia, is 7,000 kids. And they sent out an email that these 2 orphans were supposed to be here on a hosting program to show them a nice time for Christmas. And their hosting situation fell through in the 11th hour. And hey, can anybody take 2 kids who speak no English for a month? And so my wife had me go to the meeting to talk about it, and I'm like, no. And why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
And I accuse her to this day that it was a setup because I'm not a patient driver, and the car that was in front of us, one of the won't lead, follower, get out of my way cars, and the bumper sticker on it was James 1:27, and I couldn't call to mind what that was. And my wife pulled her Bible out and just started to cackle. And I'm like, what is it? And she said, pure religion undefiled before God the Father is as to care for widows and orphans in their affliction and to remain unstained from this current evil world. And so, I took it as a sign. And so we hosted the 2 kids over Christmas, and it was awful, and they were horrible. And oh yeah, lay on the ground and scream for hours and throw stuff by people. I mean, it was horrible.
Yeah.
And but if you look a child in the eye and send them back to the orphanage they came from, where they have a 50-50 chance of living to be 16, there is something wrong with you. And so that was how we adopted Vladik.
Why? They kill themselves?
They starved to death. They starved to death. They're still I
because
can't say.
They are out on the street.
16 years old and 0 days. Yep, but most of them don't even make it that long. And there's a lot of other things that happen that I can't say.
He might be hungry again. That's why he's doing that. That and the sound.
And then my newest my newest son is Dmitri, and we tried to adopt him when he was 15, and it is illegal to separate siblings by adoption in Ukraine, which I totally get that. So we changed our paperwork. We were there to adopt 2, but we had paperwork for 3. And as it was getting towards the end of our trip, this child was just sitting there sobbing, and my wife asked him, "What's the matter?" And he says, "It is every orphan's dream to have a mother to hold his arm at Christmas, and now my dream is over. And so we started paperwork to adopt him. And in the process of the paperwork, he and we found out that he had a sibling who was also in an orphanage that he didn't know existed. And so we changed our paperwork to be able to adopt 4, and that was a struggle in the amount of days that we had left. And then we went and met the brother, and the brother refused to be adopted. And I can't tell you on a live why.
Okay.
And I'll tell you after. And so we changed the paperwork again to separate siblings by birth, by adoption. And he was 16 and 2 days when the papers were done, and so he couldn't be adopted.
Oh.
And so my wife has made 11 separate trips to Ukraine, parenting him from across the ocean. And when they finally recognize that there's war in Ukraine, even though I've been there a number of times, and I've had the experience of a 14-year-old standing all down like this, pointing at you, and you're like, son, point it the other way, and breathe, calm down, and but so anyway, it's been going on for a long, long time. But of course, we're treaty obligated to Ukraine under the Budapest Memorandum. When the USSR split up, they were the closest thing to America.
Yeah.
So all of the big rooms were where they are. So they traded all of those for an infant guarantee of territorial borders and sovereignty to the UN and the US. But of course, now they don't have anything to bargain with, so we look the other way.
Yeah.
And but then once we were accepting refugees from Ukraine, my wife flew Levi from Poland to Germany, changed his visa, Germany to Netherlands, changed his visa, Netherlands to, I don't remember, changed his visa, then to Mexico City. Then she met him in Mexico City, and they flew to Tijuana, legally walked through the border in Tijuana, and he just got his 5-year work papers 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And he's been in the States for 2 years now. And the Lord was kind to him. He met the love of his life, who lives here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And her parents are first generation from Ukraine, so she's completely fluent. And worked out great. And they just had my local grandchild in July.
Congratulations, Grandpa.
Life sounds pretty
I'm
good.
excited about it, yeah. It is.
And then for not just for Grandpa, for grandkids coming here, I wouldn't want to leave my grandparents' house.
Yeah. What are they gonna call you? Grandpa? Papa?
Old Pappy.
Old Pappy.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that the other day, what the grandchildren will call us one day. My husband wants Pop. I don't know how I feel about Pop. Pop.
You can call me Trisha.
I used to like Snuffy Smith in the Sunday Funnies. I don't remember, but that was Old Pappy.
I'm gonna have a whole bunch of rice down my shirt. Look at this tongue. Oh my
Because I
God.
just put it on there.
Oh, he's a big yawn. Let us know when we overstayed our welcome, because I know.
Oh, it's all good. I was looking to see if I got myself banned yet.
No, we did pretty good on that one.
That's good.
You doing
When I get
all
off
right.
topic, I say dumb things. Say the wrong word.
I don't think you said anything wrong though. I forgot my hat today. My hair was curling.
The humidity in here isn't the best for hair and makeup, but Sloths make it work.
Totally worth it.
80 degrees and 50% relative humidity all the time.
So, when it gets cold outside, I guess you have heaters in here?
We have a primary, secondary, and third system. And they have misting systems in there that make the rooms be 50%. And if they want to take a bath, they crawl over into the mist, and if they don't, they don't.
And generators, God forbid, like.
Of course. And propane heaters if it all goes south. Porgy.
Is it good?
sloths.
I'm taking them with us.
Tell them we're just gonna take them. I forgot you don't like that, sorry.
What's next? The sweetest. Oh, get off my finger.
Mid-month, that's the ladies.
Does he know?
Yeah. Someone gonna swing that arm.
There's another one coming. Is he gonna be so happy? Are they social animals?
They are.
Okay,
So we can't leave this guy alone right now. He always wants to be with somebody.
I can tell.
But, once there's two, they'll have a playmate.
Yeah,
And
we always have 2 dogs for that reason.
yeah. Have we ever said anything about that one yet? I don't think so.
That second one of the M's? No.
Yeah, all the numbers mine. It's mid-October.
A week, since we'll have to come back this week.
If I lived nearby, I would come like work here if I could. I would too. I would live here. Yeah. I can't do heat though, it's a problem. It'd have to be in the off season.